All right, so last week we started the new sequence and we started with an escape. So we escaped the arm bar. So the ones we did last week was like when we were able to start going and get going on our defense before they extend the arm out. So if you guys were here last week and you want to stay focused on that one, feel free. That's the more important stuff. But there is one way out when they have you fully locked out like this. So I will say this is a little bit riskier if you want to try this in a live roll. Like I would suggest starting with someone who's going to be like a lot way better than you, so they're going to be nice and controlled and you don't have to worry about them. If they're close to your skill set, they're going to try to finish with everything they got and they don't know you're trying to escape at the last second type of deal, so higher chance of getting your arm popped. But so you don't have to do this one if you don't want, but it's called the hitchhikers one because you can just like find your way out with your thumb right here. So when they got you extended like this all the way out, what you want to do is I like to get this hand over so I can start pushing here. I'm just going to walk so that my arm is like above me, like it's like I'm reaching up above my head here, and at the same time I'm going to keep turning my arm like this until I can get to my knees like this, and then from here she loses control of my arm. I just try to grab like the hip right here, and I'm just gonna come up tight on her hip right here. Because this is like it's like a really easy pass to go from there. So when we start up, we're like this, and I walk my body so my arm gets like this above my head, and then it makes it easier to spin than trying to like spin from this position here. So again, it's not when we got our hand or when we got our grips back here and our arm is bent. This is for when they already have us extended. This is like last resort kind of deal. So I come to this side of the leg right here because I'm going to need to like swim under and get it out of the way. And I'm going to walk this way here. And as I do, I'm going to turn my thumb here and walk around to my knees here. And as I come here, I'm going to get heavy on her hip right here because I could just be loose and pull my arm out and escape, but then she's got a good guard. When right here, I can stay really tight and smash her. And this should be pretty easy. I think we'll have time to get started on the next part of the sequence tonight. But any questions on that? Do it nice and slow. Take your time. Don't need to pop your elbow or anything. All right, ready?